So, welcome back, guys. And today we are here at the back at the good old setup, guys. I don't know how long you are watching me, but some of you, the OGs, will know what I'm talking about because this is my favorite setup here in Dubai, talking with you in the evening when people from Europe can enjoy as in nightlife entertainment, as well as people from the US. So let me know, as always, where you are watching from, guys, because this is always very, very crucial for me. And yeah, let's have a quick look into the markets right down here. As you can see, definitely positive. So a quarter almost for the Nasdaq, but Dow Jones and S&P definitely 0.5% up, which I think is great. I love green days. That's why the studio light is obviously also in green right now. But you also will see that some of those news that are actually pushing the markets are really interesting as well. And, I think we all just waiting for a very specific thing, right? I mean, people are looking definitely into the health of Donald Trump, as well as the stimulus. What is with the stimulus and when it will be decided. However, welcome to today's stream. I'm super happy. Let me know if you are happy as well. You can always thumb up this live stream. This would be always highly appreciated. Follow me on Instagram as well, Wolf of Dubai Danny, and you can follow me behind me, or just follow me, however, through my daily life. Okay, so let's have a look. We are definitely looking into a couple of things. Let me show you the if I'm not that much savvy with my setup here. I have to get used to a couple of days, and then I will be quick as always. Obviously, I promise you that. So let's have a look. We will definitely welcome new members, guys. We will have a look what moved today's market. Then we will have, and I thought, sometimes we have this special topic of the evening, and I love to choose a new topic here in for today's stream, which is basically I want to look into some winners as well as some loser stocks, okay, and see what happened and why it happened, and to what we can learn from that. And therefore I would love to have a look into that together with you. Now let's have a look into the current market right now, after we looked into some members. So Rob Yoder is joining us to the Ultimate Wolf. As you might know, we are having 3 tiers in our membership, which is the Wolfpack Gold, which is here somewhere, which will support the channel. Then you get access to Discord channel, to our community where we chat every day about stocks here with the Real Wolf tier. And then the Ultimate Wolf will give you one-on-one with me, so we will chat on social media or via email about everything that you like. You can send me emails on daily basis, and I get back to it. So this is the closest that you can get as a mentorship, I guess. So far, I have still obviously things in planning, but I would obviously look forward if you are joining. So I'm super pumped, and super amazed by the community that we build up. The Discord chat is just amazing to see. Sometimes the news come there first, and I just see them there. And it's just amazing to look and discuss with other people about what's going on the markets now. Well, I just had a sip of water and another one. Always stay hydrated, right? So as you can see, obviously everybody is looking into the Trump health, guys. Okay, it's really, really important that everything will be done, that everybody gets the right care, and obviously everybody is looking into the current situation with Donald Trump, obviously. And I think that you are really, really, seeing this, what is happening in the US as breakthrough. And I think maybe this will be the topic of tomorrow. Maybe we are at the peak, and from now on we will, spike a huge rally into the next couple of months, right? Year of the end of the year already. So, so maybe this would be a good topic for tomorrow. Other than that, we having the Apple iPhone event confirmed. They just sent us a couple of teasers, and this is one of it, high speed. So we don't know yet if this is the is this the iPhone 5G that we are looking into it, or we will have something else. We never know, right? So I'm super curious to look into that. I hope I can live stream it. The last time I live streamed the event, I was kicked by YouTube, so that was obviously not so sympathetic, but I think that Apple just cares who's streaming their event and why and so on. So let me have a look into the comments real quick. So we have people here from Atlanta. Yes, DRK, a regular for our usual live streams in the good old days. Yes, hi. I saw people from, what is it? Let me have a look. We had people from USA, we have people from Fairmont, we have people from Germany as well, which is fantastic, and we have people from Greece, we have people here from Italy as well. This is fantastic, guys. I highly appreciate it. Let me know in the comments, guys, or in the live chat where you are watching from, because this is always very interesting to know. Now let's have a look into the further topics. I think the Apple event is next Tuesday, guys, so a week from now, and you can follow it obviously with me if everything works out. This will be super fun to watch it together. Now let's talk about what actually happened in the last couple of months. Okay, so this is New York City. If you have any questions, meanwhile, just let me know in the comments or live chat. So this is New York City, and obviously, it's very, very empty, which is the really showing us the effect of the health crisis. Usually, this picture is full, right? I mean, this is really, really full usually, and I think that this was absolutely insane, and this obviously moved further and further, and we had a couple of good players, right? Because everybody had to stay home, which then sparked people jumping on communications apps, right? I mean, we had companies like Zoom absolutely killing it, and just more than doubling in the time of the whole year, right? Then we had companies like, for example, Tesla also showed us that electric vehicle and making the world and the transportation business very, very digital is obviously also very, very profitable, right? And then obviously they give us another couple of really, really important triggers that was absolutely, insane, and showing us that Tesla is definitely the future. So this was, nice to see. And then we had also companies like Peloton, right? Everybody was at home. Gyms are still, a questionable thing, I would say, to go to. Because there's obviously much contact that can happen in those gyms. And then people started to go on Peloton, which was fantastic, right? Because people saw that it was very, very interesting to have this bike or the treadmill at home. And this was then, something that people saw. And I still think that, we have definitely some kind of consumer change behavior. And then we are definitely looking into further companies, but before that, make sure to really follow me on Instagram, Wolf of Dubai Danny. This would be highly appreciated. Then the S&P 500 winners. This is a nice list that I have here from Market Watch, so shout out to those guys. AMD, obviously, really well in the last couple of months, because they just had such a nice performance. They basically, showed us where they stand with Intel, and Intel said, AMD is doing so many great chips. Then PayPal, obviously, the online payment system, was absolutely showing us the future. Then we are having S&P 500 losers. So jumping to the losers, obviously it's lots of retail, lots of travel, obviously, right? Delta Airlines, Norwegian Cruise, or energy companies, right? I mean, this was super hard for them to thrive through this crisis. Now, I think that American Airlines was a very, strong sell, because they just don't have the portfolio to be very successful. And with Boeing even saying today that they think that, the recovery of new airplanes will take maybe 10 years, right? So they definitely lowered their forecast for 10% for the next decade. I think it's important to understand that those companies like Boeing, Airbus, and so on, they are actually really looking forward very much into the future, and therefore you will see that this kind of things are actually, important to understand how those companies, the big two airplane company builders, are seeing the future. Now, further than that, what else? We had the losers, we had the American Airlines, and obviously, Carnival Corporation is stock that I said, could bounce back. I think that this is really, really something interesting with this funds that they secured through those Saudi Arabian or big funds holders, right? And I think that this company is nicely settled for a comeback. When and how long does it take? We don't know, right? But on days like those here today, on those green days, we definitely seeing, a 5.85% plus. So this is obviously fantastic. And other than that, let's have a look further into a meme that I wanted to show actually at the beginning. So again, I need to somehow a little bit adjust to the new studio, as I was in Germany and for 3 years. However, this is how I think the government right now is thinking. The house is on fire, and we are saying the time to reopen the economy. So, I think that this is quite interesting. Let's have a look into those comments. Yeah, DRK is saying it right, SQ. So Square was obviously also a big winner. Travel stocks are going to do well, and by the time they do, they might be replaced with alternative, cheaper, cleaner modes of travel. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, right. You might see that always when there's big changes happening, new companies thrive and go, through those really interesting newcomers are those that really thrive through crises, because innovators having maybe the cheaper product, right? Maybe they have, a product that is better and faster, and they are just having a really great opportunity to make sure that those are really the right things to do, right? I mean, it is the right thing to do to make electric vehicle. So while Daimler or Volkswagen is still very dependent on their main business that is now crashing, right? Who's buying an internal combustion engines? Come on, right? But other than that, I think that it's super mandatory for every investor to look in those innovators and decide for themselves if this is the right thing to invest in or not. So this is always, according to your own research here, we are looking into those big stocks, big innovators that changing the world and can 10x your money. If you are following this channel, then you know what I'm talking about. Now, if there's any more questions that I have to get to, let me have I saw that there is or was a question. Space. Space is up heavily today. So let's have a look what and why space is up. Okay, so space, Virgin Galactic stock is, as of this moment, wait a second. Oh, wow. Okay, so before I started the stream, this stock was up 5%, I think, right? And now we are dropping quite heavily. So let me see if there's any breaking news, because this don't seem normal, guys. Oh, that is obviously bad. So Trump says he's calling off stimulus negotiations with Democrats until after the election. So breaking news, and this is bringing down the markets quite heavily. So as you can see, this is definitely bad for the market. As of 11 minutes ago, this breaking news. This is, let's see if they can hold this, because as for his election, obviously he would love to have good numbers for those stock market, right? Because this is obviously something that people are looking into it, especially in the USA. But but that's the reason why we are seeing currently space down. It was up 6%, right? The same goes for sure for other companies like Tesla, minus 3.57% as well. As of this recording. So let's see if we catch or we are, going into rally mode. We don't know. Let's see. I think that's it. Let me know in the comments what you think. Don't forget to like and thumb up this live stream. This is highly appreciated as always. And I'm wishing you a very interesting rest of the day, guys. I made so many videos today. I made the daily vlog about space. I talked about the IPOC by Shamas Palihapitiya, and then a breaking news this morning. So you have a lot of content to watch here on this channel. Subscribe if you are new, and I see you tomorrow morning. Thank you very much for watching.